campaign, the one that's causing all the trouble and all that jazz. And they managed to beat it, but at the cost of that paladin rabbit. Yes, finally, I killed the rabbit.
Kill the wabbit.
Yeah.
So the Balabon is dead.
The paladin was dead, but then I had some god BS shenanigans where they pretty much returned everything back to the way it was before their pantheon was discovered, which kickstarted the whole shenanigans that caused grief and strife and horribleness to the world. So anyone who was affected by that particular pantheon would more or less be reverted back to how they were before it was discovered.
Oh.
So the person playing the Illithid wizard was actually sent back in time, returned to his human form, so that he could be with his grandchildren again. Thus, he had to say goodbye to the rest of the party members. And the Warforged that he created no longer existed.
Okay.
And they'll remember who each other's allies are and who they weren't so favorable towards, but they won't remember why.
Oh.
And they'll remember all the events that transpired, but they won't remember the motivations that had anything to do with that pantheon. So, for example, they had the witch hunter sort of arc where one of the wizards was trying to take control of the entire city by capturing people, making them wear mind-controlling jewelry, and then making them commit crimes using arcane magic so that they could try and cause as many shutdowns in the city as possible to weed out the key, in inverted commas, in the city. And so they won't remember that it was for that reason, but they do remember that there was some witch hunter who caused a lot of strife and grief.
I see.
Yeah. But it was very... I mean, it was very surreal because it's like the whole end of campaign blues sort of started kicking in. You're kind of still processing that this could be the end.
Yeah,
My lonely friend, the end.
There was when I was first introduced to Dungeons and Dragons, there was this campaign I was part of, and I was in it for a couple of years, but in total they played it for 8 years.
Damn.
So the endgame blues, I think that's a good example of endgame blues.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And all the people that died due to, the Pantheon and that, whether it's directly or indirectly, got brought back to life.
Oh.
So, Stepke, the Palaban, was unconscious, but was brought back to life. Yeah. And I've given my players a little homework of coming up with their own epilogues for their characters.
Yeah. But I think next character is going to be... I don't know what it is, but I have gotten a little shine.
Well, you can figure that out in a moment.
Shut up, Brian.
I am rather
I'm,
eager to play tonight. But didn't get to play last week. I've been feeling rather crappy.
Fair.
Yeah, I was feeling kind of crappy too. That we were like we didn't have that session. I actually felt so crappy that I didn't even stream that night.
Yeah. So let's stream and play some D&D.
Yeah.
So, welcome everybody to Tales of Fumbles and Fortunes here on Tales of Gaming Addiction. Our wonderful band of adventurers call themselves the Burning Soul, and to get you guys all caught up on what's been going on with them, they have been fighting in a civil war for the human free cities, with Valencia seeming to have gone on a bit of a militaristic expansion in recent months. You guys have been sided with Embermine and done a couple of missions with Dario as your commanding officer. You recruited a city to your side, fought a dragon, and had finally besieged the city of Valencia itself. Well, I say besiege, you guys snuck in with a new ally, and you're having departed your company. Got in touch with a resistance force within the city, came up with a plan, and as the siege started on Valencia proper, you guys stormed through the city, got to the main hall where command was and everything else, and from there you guys fought some bad dudes in the courtyard in a rather anticlimactic flanking maneuver because I was rolling utter rubbish. I'd scored up to the log this morning. It's like, oh my god, I did terrible. Misfires galore. Forgot that happened. But you guys dealt with that, breached the door. Zyron then did a miraculous, I have a scorn of fireball and I intend to use it moment, decimating the remaining garrison within, and it was at that point you guys decided to go on up and fight the head boss. I can't remember what hand he had and threw in, but it was something and it smashed the glass.
It was
the orb of light being the chandelier.
Ah, yes, that was it. Yeah, you threw in a little light bulb.
Hence the Barbados zone.
Yes. And
I didn't write that, by the way.
No, I think Tom did, because I think it's an actual architectural term.
Yeah, and and he wasn't happy.
No, because you smashed his wonderful stained glass window which depicted Olympus and was all very nice and everything else. But the creature you've seemingly annoyed, and seems to be the commander, is this large, hulking, obsidian, onyx-coloured clad humanoid with a burning red beard and not much in the face. It's the same kind of helm for the token we've got, but much more Grecian and Phoenician, so it's closer on the cheeks and a lot slimmer on the eyes. If it was any tighter, there would be no face. Put it that way.
And also, I think it was me and then Marlon who understood the Celestial.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
And with that, you guys rolled for some initiative. And Yoko and Dario get to go first.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
We're not hanging around tonight, we are going
lovely.
for blood.
Okay.
God damn it.
Time to hop to it.
So, another eyeless champion coming up?
I was... Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Yeah. So... Yeah. Now, part of me is like, are you going first, Brian? Or shall I?
No, you
I
can
don't
go
know.
first.
Alright then. Well, I still got my Shield of Faith on me, and yeah, it is a concentration spell, so I am going to have to run up to this guy like the maniac I am.
Oh god. Yeah, my heal's ready.
And I'm just having a look at the Divine Smite. Yes, okay. So, okay. I am going to well, not cast, what? I'm going to try and hit it with my glaive. And hopefully I will be okay with that.
There we go. That should have helped out Betois. Everyone should be on the same map, it's further over on the screen. A 9! I believe that is quite thoroughly a miss.
Oh yeah, that is quite a miss.
You lunge out with your glaive and dink! Just does nothing. And then pool noodle would have been a better choice of weapon.
Yes.
So have you changed your mind about killing us and bestowing increasingly terrible pain on us?
Let me think about that. No.
Okay. And I think that's all she can do.
That's what happened.
With that, it is now Dario's go.
You know what? How much inspiration did I give? How much did I give? Okay, I have that much remaining. I'm going to give some inspiration to Betois.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go. Have some inspiration.
Thank you. Thank you.
Betois!
Yes.
I might need little help in here.
Okay.
Oh, God's sake.
Doomed. You're all doomed. Doomed for all time.
Yep.
Alright then. Dario's go. We're going to do the usual Dario special.
Usual Dario special.
Yep, there's 2 shots.
Wobble.
Bloody hell.
At least
Amazingly,
one hit.
only 1 hit.
Yes. I wonder which one.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So Yoko, you just watch as one bullet cleaves straight through the armor, like in the upper right shoulder, and the other one just sort of bounces off harmlessly. But Betois and Marlon both hear this voice boom out in Celestial, which I'm not going to do because my throat is still killing me. I see that Hephaestus has been inspiring our creations. Once I'm done with you, I'll have to put a stop to that. And with that, it is his go. So firstly, he gets one of those.
What?
As the armour stitches itself back together.
Oh, wow.
Holy God.
And Yoko.
Hello.
Oh, God.
Oh, my lord.
Oh, my lord. Oh, lordy, lordy.
What?
That rolled a lot of damage. That was a lot of dice on the table.
So, hold on. Wait, 3 great swords?
Yep. So I was trying to work out why it rolled like so many d6s.
I was gonna say, it's like as if you just grabbed your dice bag and just went, have it all!
Yeah, what has it done there? Why has it done that?
Just like, let's roll 6d6.
So take 10 points of slashing damage, not 17.
Oh, okay.
I need to work out why it's put that in.
Okay, so it rolled a d20 for the actual hit. It rolled 2d6 for the greatsword, and then another 2d6 for the extra slashing.
Hold on. I'm trying to remember how much I started off with now.
Oh god.
Okay, right. Okay.
47, I think, somewhere about there.
I think so. Yeah, I think
You
that
weren't
sounds
all
about...
the way at max.
No, I wasn't. Okay. So, Oh boy!
So that's the first
but that's
one.
only one.
There's the second one. And there's the third one.
Oh crap!
Second misses. Oh,
Fuck.
Scheiße.
Scheiße.
With two hands, he just pulls out a greatsword from over his shoulder, and in just three, almost like fly swatting smacks, Yoko is just battered.
Guys, I'm probably not looking too good right now.
I've just realised I could. Oh, it's not going to do much. Never mind.
Alright then, Betoit, it is your go.
Well, Betoit will try to help his best. And take his trusty bow and try to hit the bastard. Oh wow, no!
Oh, never mind.
Never mind.
I'm trying to think of the... whatever it was.
Mhm.
Oh. I want to say it's like some sort of animation. Someone comes out with like a plasma beam and it slowly becomes like a faulty hose. So
Mhm.
thing that like
Oh.
trickles out water, it doesn't even have pressure behind it. As you just poke around the corner and go, ha ha! Tick! And the arrow just thunk. It doesn't even
Yeah.
leave the bow, it just sort of lands at your feet.
I think it's pointless try to hide. Or could I hide?
You can certainly try.
That's 1d20. Except I can just click on my stealth and roll it that way.
Indeed.
Just a moment. Why couldn't that roll come like last roll?
Because you have been affected by the Will-Beaten dice curse.
Yes,
Alright.
apparently.
Alright, Marlon's go. And I forgot to pop out Marlon's character sheet like a genius. Come on, I'd like Marlon's character sheet today, please. Roll20. Thank you!
2 hours later.
Yes.
Crow, stop hogging all the RAM, I need it! Okay, what can we do? What can we do? Must be a way to save everyone.
Kill him.
I'll think of something.
Thank you.
Let it take a while.
Throw in the ginger.
Throw in the bakery.
Could do actually, could deploy the bakery.
This is when in secret Marlon just whips out a cupcake that's secretly a fireball.
Or then there is like a secret bag of holding, and Marlon just throws everything out of it, and it's
Yeah,
like all her baking supplies.
Spatula.
Okay. So Marlon will deploy the first part of the bakery.
Okay.
The wonderful confectionery tridromes that he has lovingly made.
Mm-hmm.
So I just need to bring out the token for them, and they should be able to move to there. Just double check their speed. Yes, speed of 30. That is within 30, isn't it? Perfect. And they shall go in with their javelins. Amazingly, managed to get a hit on the beast.
Nice.
So Yoko misses with her bloomin' glaive, but like a freaking biscuit.
Yes, a biscuit with a candy cane spear manages to stab it.
Damn.
And Marlon's
Talk
actually
about
going to be
battle.
forced to use his staff for a moment.
Do it. Do it now.
Oh
Put
yeah,
him off the hold.
he's going to do it. It's just I need to find place for charges. There it is. Costs. Oh, that's fine. That actually puts it to where it needs to be. So my big dude needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
Fail.
That was exactly the nat 1 in correct place.
I need to find the right kind of dot to give him. That'll do. So as he goes to ready for another swing at you, Yoko, and like prepares the swing, he's suddenly frozen in place. And Miles is holding out the staff. It's glowing a very violent, bright energy. And Miles is going, hit him quickly. For the love of God, this hurts.
I'll hit him good. Trust me on this.
Darn you all.
Wow.
Right, Zyron, you are up. And Yoko, you are on deck.
Yep.
Hello, Marlon.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
I move like a little bit closer, and I'm like, Handy, I don't think the plan worked. And as I just see Handy look towards me and just go like thumbs down towards me.
And Betois at this moment kind of like goes, kind of gives you the finger.
Yeah, that's about right. This is why I have emergency backup plan. Just gotta figure out what the emergency backup plan actually is.
Yes.
I mean, what?
So, if I get this straight, his entire body is armor, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna heat that son of a bitch up like it's the sun.
Ooh,
Heat metal.
metal. Ooh, nice.
Right, I believe you would have advantage because he is held.
La, 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 la. Let me have a look. So he's restrained?
Paralyzed.
Oh, paralyzed, okay.
I want to say yes.
Actually, you
Hang
know
on.
what?
Same here.
Because I don't like him, I'm casting this at 4th level and adding 2d8 on top of that.
Okay, let's...
So
Okay,
you aren't
paralyzed, paralyzed.
Incapacitated. Can't take actions
and
or
can't make
reactions.
The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls
Also
against the creature
advantage.
have
Yep.
advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. Which it isn't.
Which you are not.
Just count that as D. That's just the
So-
additional 2 for rolling it at 4th
Yep,
level.
so go ahead and
Right.
do another d20 plus your charisma.
Yes.
Because you get advantage.
Oh, yes!
Oh, wow.
Beautiful!
That's beautiful.
That's more like it, so that's what, 29? As the armour begins to glow, very vibrant orange, where you start to heat it. Normally, all its talk spins in Celestial. This is the first time it's ever screamed in Common. It's quite an audible, ah! Jesus Christ, it's an oven!
Welcome to the oven. We've got lots of bakes.
Well, there is. It can be certain that every creature speaks in common if they are hurt bad enough.
The universal language of ouch.
Yeah.
Alright then, that brings us to Yoko.
Alrighty.
Can I just throw out a healing word towards Yoko just to help her out?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
Okay. It's like, Yoko, have some of this. Get in the fight, like the bisque. Fucking whoop.
Make sure that your glaive is not like a whisk. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank
Get
you.
10 health points.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Okay.
First of all, she is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and flank with the tridrone thing. Okay. Then she is going to cast Healing Word on herself for la 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 at, you know what, let's make it 2nd level.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, 10, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh god, no, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go, that's better. Okay, and then with her glaive, once again, she's going to, like, try and see whether she can sort of cut into the metal as it's kind of like heating up, like as if it's melting or something.
Go
And because,
for it.
yep, with advantage because she is flanking.
Also,
and
he
also
is
because
paralysed.
this is true. Okay. Hep! Hey!
That'll do it.
I'm going to add a divine smite to that. So I'm going to do that at 3rd level. Oh. Never mind.
Never mind.
But hey, it's not too bad.
I will say
Yeah,
that that's
it's
somewhat
not.
better than your slashing damage.
Yes.
Ah, this is true. This is true.
Well, the good news is
yes.
you guys have knocked him down a few pegs.
Ooh. But he's not
Also,
dead.
don't forget, he's paralysed, so your hits actual criticals. Go ahead and roll another d10.
Ooh,
And an extra round of
okay.
d8s.
Nice.
An extra round of d8s.
Or your dice are doubled.
Okay, so
Wow.
gosh, how many d8s do I roll?
You did 3.
Okay.
Come on.
3d8.
We want the big numbers. Oh,
Okay.
that's not too bad.
And does he get to roll them on the critical hit table?
No,
Oh.
because he didn't actually roll a natural 20. Like, the damage is considered critical.
Oh, fair. Okay. That's alright.
Because he can't move.
Okay. And that would be... Yeah, but the way she, like, sort of moves, it's as if she's kind of... It's as if she kind of sort of almost leaped. It's kind of a cross between leaping and skipping around. And then she sort of, like, stands on one tippy toe and sort of swings at it with her glaive. Like a dancer, one might say.
Glaive dancer.
Alright then, Dario. What can we get for Dario to do? Do you know what? He's going to go ahead and do his violent shot.
Nice.
Spending a grit point for it.
Oh, wow.
Go ahead and add in that extra d12.
Nice.
What does that put us at? 21?
Yes, 21 in total.
22.
Sadly misses for the second. Oh no, advantage. I forgot. Advantage.
Again. That's better.
That is better, that is just enough.
Yes.
So the next few volleys go off and you watch as all these rounds go on through. Dario just sits there and goes, well, I think that's doing some damage. And with that, that puts us to the champions go. So, Avatar 4 procs.
Oh,
Oh!
damn.
Oh, wow.
30 days.
And I don't think he can do anything.
No, he
So,
can't.
we can surely say that his constitution is 2.
Indeed.
Yes.
More or less.
Yes.
Right, and at the end of
So-
each of its turns, I get to make my saves against the whole person. Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
someone want to write the chances on that?
You're held away.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's like one of those court cases where he's just like, I hold myself in contempt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is completely opposite to how like my playtest of the fight went. I was doing fine on the saves, rolling natural ones. Alright, Betoit, you are up next.
Yes, and I believe it is going to be with advantage.
Indeed, which means your assassinate feature will proc.
Yes. So I can just click advantage here and click on short bow, I
Mhm.
believe. Sweet.
Oh,
That's a
Use
cold-
your inspiration die. Use your inspiration die.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my inspiration now.
go ahead. Was it for your level Yoko D6?
Yes.
Yep, so go ahead and roll 1d6.
Nice.
Puts you up to a 17, that is still not enough.
Okay,
What?
well, at least we know it's
Yeah.
higher than a 17.
Yes.
His armor class is remarkably high.
Yes, it is.
I have a feeling I know what it is.
Well, I can tell you that Dario's second musket shot just made it.
And I am actually
Okay.
going to hide again. Hide
Okay,
again.
Go ahead and make that stealth check for me.
And I'm going to say this in advance. It's going to be a critical win. Crit 20.
Does he have the power of prophecy?
Oh crap. I rolled
No.
it. And I rolled it in advantage.
That's fine. You managed to jump around the corner and sort of hug the wall and... Oh, deep breaths. Deep breaths. Marlon, 'tis your go.
Yep.
I'm out of the room, aren't I, at the minute?
Yes, you are indeed.
So if I step forward, I can send off Gingy if my pages will load. Right, load. I can send off Gingy towards him.
Try and find Shinji's character sheet. It's in here somewhere. There he is.
And I can also,
Yeah.
I'm also going to put Bertie and Bot out in front of me as well and use ranged attack.
Okay. So your first attack, it's all your attacks are with advantage, by the way, because he is currently paralysed.
So I get to re-roll, don't I?
Yep.
Yeah.
Get to roll all 3 of your attacks.
Seem to remember, don't the thing is also have like something else.
Junji hits, as does one of your javelins. Which is pretty impressive. So
And for myself,
spells for days.
try that.
Ooh.
I do that with advantage as well, or
Indeed, that is also with advantage.
Cool.
Fear wizards with advantage.
didn't work.
Yeah.
It won't hit, will it?
No, sadly not. Although your servant's getting a couple of bits of hit, a couple of rounds, your acid arrow just splashes against the armor and seems to have no effect.
Hang on a miss, the arrow splashes the target with acid for half amount as much as the initial damage.
Oh yeah, so it does.
Oh.
I really need to read my spell descriptions, or at least put on glasses.
So, in theory, does that do 7?
Yeah.
On the hit, the target does d4 damage
Yeah, there's
immediately.
4d4 and 2d4 on the next turn. On a miss, it does half the 4d4, which is already done, but it doesn't take the damage later. Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
There you go. Takes the acid damage, but it doesn't seem too upset by it.
Still damage, though.
Oh yeah. Still mad. And that is your turn over. Zyron, it is your go.
Right. Okay. Do I do something to cripple, or do I just go screw it and just go outright hit you in the face with this?
Why not both?
I mean, I would if one of them was a bonus action.
Oh, I just realised I'm
one, two.
amazing.
Because then everything here is like action, 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 action. I'm like, oh, my bonuses are my healing skills. Oh, that's a bad thing. Right. Oh my lord. It's a tough shout. It's a very tough shout.
Mhm.
Nah, I think I'm. Wait, is that? Oh no, there is one action. Damn it! Oh, that sucks. Anyway, okay, okay, yeah, it's an idea. Like, I'll just peek around the corner, like knowing obviously who I've got to target with this, as I'm just like doing like a chant to myself whilst I'm doing like quick, like quick but rhythmic plucks on the loot, as I am trying to bestow curse.
Oh no!
Oh no.
So, what are you going to do? You're going to give me disadvantage on ability checks? And
Yes.
saves for a particular score? Disadvantages of attacks? Wasted turns?
I wanna give you disadvantage to wisdom checks and saves.
Oh wow.
Okay. With that, use this a legendary action. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, shizer!
So everyone makes.
Redirect your attack or spell actions to a new 5.
Yep.
Oh damn.
It is chosen at random, so you can either roll it or just go, I pick Yoko. Just
Okay.
decide that way. But either way, it just it gives you this glare and you feel like this cold chill down your Never mind.
No,
I was gonna say, like, you feel this cold chill down your spine, like a captain was about to murder you if you even thought about taking another step.
Oh man.
Oh, well, what are you cursing me with?
You are now, or should I say, Big Evil Bad, has disadvantage on wisdom, ability checks, and saves.
Oh, why?
Damn.
You
And with
cruel,
that
cruel
done-
man.
With that done, the only other thing that I will do is I will use. You know what? I'm going to use a spell I've never actually used before. It's a first.
Do it.
Keeping in mind that he has the cripple. Cripple. What's the range on this thing? Aha, 60. And you are, aha, brilliant. I look over towards Yoko. I'm like, Yoko, have a friendo. As I'm just like channeling some clerical energy through the loot. As some hopefully summoned next to Yoko will be a spirit of a deer.
Aww.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Do I even have a
Aw.
deer available?
And the healing spirit is brought to our table.
Ah. I do have a deer token.
Yay!
Yay. So I heal 8 hit points.
Yes.
Aw, thank you.
And then until the spell ends, when you or creature you see who moves into the spirit space for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there, and you can cause the spirit to restore another DC.
Aw.
There you go.
Nice.
It's even a golden deer.
Aw.
Golden deer.
I have no idea where deer come from, but thank you. No one
Oh
got
dear.
the pun.
Oh dear. Alright.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And with that brings us back around to Yoko and Dario.
Alrighty. So, yeah, I suppose I'm gonna smack that guy with, ooh. Okay. You know what? I am going to... no, that's probably not such a great idea. I'm just gonna, like, whack him with another glaive attack with advantage.
Go for it.
That's a crit!
Oh, damn.
I'd like to
And
put
I'm
something
going-
up, by the way. You rolled with advantage, you got double natural 20.
Nice.
Damn! Yeah, and I would like to add
It's not fair.
a divine smite at 2nd level. So...
Oh boy.
So that'll be 4d8,
Okay.
because you double all the dice. This is why Vax was a deadly paladin rogue, ladies and gents.
Okay. And then I just need to do another 2d8 because... No, wait, 4d8. I can't do math, okay.
Nice.
No, it's what, that's what I'll put in the chat.
Okay, hold on. Right, so I done 2d8. So I'm doing it at 2nd level. So that'll be 3d8. Wait.
4d8, you double the dice.
Oh,
So
right.
another round of d8. It does an extra d8 because you get the extra versus.
Damn!
Damn.
Yes. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. And do I heal
31.
an extra few points because of the deer?
I believe so. Let me just double check. We'll start the turn here. It restores 1d6 hit points to that creature.
Ooh.
No action required.
Ah. So, do I roll a d6 anyway?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sweet!
Nice.
So Yoko is literally back to full health.
Sweet.
The comeback kid is coming back.
Yeah.
Well, I do have some good news.
Mm-hmm. Oh god.
Yoko, how does he fall?
Okay. Okay. Yoko sort of like spins her glaive in like a sort of artistic fashion, sort of in between her hands, and like with each movement, like the divine smite is sort of charging up, and then she then utters a prayer. In the name of Amaterasu, your darkness shall no longer darken this land. Begone! And she just sort of strikes him across the back with her lovely glaive.
And with that, you watch as this hulking suit of armour falls to pieces. The shoulder pads fall, the breastplate crumbles apart, the greaves split and crack, the boots just rots into dust. And all that is left in it is the feeble shell of the Lord of Valencia. To which if I recall, you guys actually met him. I think. I can't say for certain, but whilst he's not in a great physical shape of man, he's got like the callous bod. If that makes sense. So like he used to work out, and then the belly's gone a little bit, so it's not as toned as it used to be. Like how some wrestlers are, and the mountain and things like that. So,
Oh yeah.
it is all muscle, but it's not toned. He's covered in scars, burns, lesions. And he just sits there looking at his hands, going, "Why would you abandon me now?"
And Yoko would like to put a glaive to his throat. Like, if I were you, I suggest you be very good boy and sit down and not resist, okay?
I'm on my knees. It's not like I can resist. Can't. And then he just eventually passes out from exhaustion. I also now no longer need this bit of paper. I had insults and Lord Titbits gone.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to come in now.
Well, he's fucked.
Just a bit.
I don't think he's dead.
No, the Lord isn't dead, it's just like the armour falls to bits. In terms of loot for you all, if you want to take a note of it.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing up the loot bag now.
Whilst there's not much in the way of coinage, there are only two things, really, that matter.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, the armour, though most of it has been destroyed, and it slowly shrinks back down to a human of a medium size, is +2 full plate.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
nice.
And
Okay.
the greatsword is also a +2 greatsword.
Ooh.
Oh,
Sweet.
Nice.
play. And +2. And +2 greatsword, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right. That's that updated.
Yeah, and also the death of that god-like being wasn't actually couldn't have come in the better time because of the song of Final Solution by Sabaton.
Very good.
Yes.
Nice.
Alright, so what do you guys wish to do? Currently the Lord is unconscious.
Surely
see
we
if
could take him back.
Do we have any rope?
I have rope.
Could we tie him up?
I found a model, a token I could use, but no, it's a bit mean to use that one, so I'll just use this one.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
People watching the stream know what's up because they see the dice tray, so they see what I type in for token searches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Secretly, he was a demon all along. No.
Okay.
Demon, celestial.
Yeah. Okay, I tied him up. Yeah, Yoko's gonna tie the dude up.
Okay, folks. I say tie him up and the knots feel good and secure. Doesn't really resist. Can't actually resist because he is somewhat unconscious.
We have to interrogate him afterwards, but right now
Yes.
there may be more like him in this building.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we could take him back to Ember Mine.
Probably not yet.
Not yet,
Bit of a
but
trek.
eventually.
It'd be quite trek, but we can take him back to Ember Mine afterwards.
Yes.
Yeah, Gary
does.
pipes up and says, like, well, we should take him back, but currently there is an artillery barrage outside.
Yes.
And we barely got through that first time round. Carrying him,
Very
we
true.
might accidentally lose him.
Yes. And he is way too valuable. POW for that.
So, let's get to the important thing and loot this house.
Yay.
Yeah.
Also,
sweet.
also, I suggest we take short rest.
That too.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I'll poof away my magical deer of healingness. And
Aww.
that does mean I can use Song of Rest. Ha. An extra 4 here.
For anyone that needs to roll for their hit dice, you get an extra 4 hit points.
I think I will roll 1. So I use 1d8.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wank.
Wank.
Wah, wah,
So
wah.
I think that's 5 more hit points.
Yep. No, 6 actually.
6.
D8 plus
Okay.
con plus 4.
Yeah, so that's 40. And I am 4 hit points short of full health.
Yeah, everyone took a bit of a well, I say everyone. Yoko took the most of the battering.
But Yoko's all healed up, so she's all good.
Nah, that's fine. So you guys take a short rest.
Yes.
I'm debating whether to take that plate armor. I mean, it'd be very good for me.
Well, I think you're the only one who can properly wield it, apart from Dario.
Although it might be a bit noisy.
That is very true.
That is very good. Very good point.
You say it's noisy, and Derry just sort of like holds up his mask as if to go, "This isn't exactly quiet."
Yes, but
That
if
is
we
very
want
good
element of
point.
surprise... Yeah, sorry, carry on.
That is actually a very good point.
But if we want element of surprise on various enemies, then it'd be best if it'd be best that all of us approach with complete silence and one of us not compromise positions.
Yeah, so then we just send it to the cat, and then when the cat comes running back screaming for help, we run forward.
Yes.
Fair enough. I
And
take
if the cat
plus
doesn't
2
come
today.
back, we assume it's all fine, and we'll just saunter at our own pace.
Yes.
Okay, I take plate armor.
Okay. Are you actually
Okay.
equipping the plate armor now?
I'm guessing during this short rest, yes?
Excellent. I need you to make a charisma saving throw for me as you do.
I fucking knew it.
Damn.
I
Did you
fucking
honestly
knew it.
think this wasn't going to be possessed?
17? Oh, that was with advantage.
That's with advantage.
If it's going to try and charm me, do I have it with advantage?
It is possession, technically.
So,
I don't believe so.
Hmm.
Let me double check the rules as written. Hello, it doth say. For the magical pansies that are elves, ba-da-ba-ba.
I know elves get advantage on being charmed.
Yes, but does possession count?
Hmm.
I need to look up a very specific monster which has this ability, so bear with me. Talk amongst yourselves.
Ah, boy.
That
So
was fine.
if I'm not losing body parts, I'm being possessed.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ah, you do get advantage. It is technically a charm.
Okay, then
Ah.
17.
You are fine. You feel a presence creeping into your mind, but you manage to sort of think it away.
Is this going to be like an ongoing thing?
Maybe.
Just now this
No, Vince.
armor feels a bit weird.
Oh no, it morphs to fit. It's actually really comfortable.
Yeah, but I'm not liking the idea of being, like, possessed.
Not liking the idea of being insanely comfortable in armor.
Hmm.
It's like having a big hug.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna, like, quickly... Okay, plate... So it'll be plate armor, because it's like...
It is full plate. You will have 18 plus 2.
Yeah, no worries, I'm just testing a thing out. Holy shizer. Okay.
It's really good armor.
Yeah. Okay. I keep this on for time being, but I may take it off later on.
Okay.
Okay. Outside, the artillery barrage is still falling. You can hear the occasional earth-shattering kaboom. And the sound of buildings collapsing.
I don't know how long it will take to take the artillery shells to reach this building.
We have to move quickly.
Yes.
Dario reckons that you guys are safe in the building for now. It's more a case of like you guys running back. You might be caught in the barrage.
That is true.
His military experience just says to him like this is a creeping barrage. So anyway, on this floor, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doors to choose from.
Oh, Brian.
Well,
You know I can't choose between 5 doors.
if you want the 6th option, there is a window, but
Yeah.
you already know where that goes.
See. Where we go.
So, which door do we go?
I knew exactly what Tom was doing.
I'll just do what every sane person would do. Go up to this door and just like huddle up against the wall next to it and just go. Look, we've had this struggle multiple times before. Look, I'll just get this door and we'll start from the beginning.
could it be more sensible for me to try to open it stealthily?
This is very true.
I get it. Big fat half-elf hands can't push things silently. I'm sorry.
Well, Siren, as you open the door, this is revealed to be a sort of master bedroom. Against the far wall to the outside is a nice double four-poster bed, complete with the privacy curtains, all neatly tied up. Although the bed itself doesn't look like it's been slept in days. At the far corner over here, I couldn't find a thing for it. Is like a dresser, wardrobe combination.
Cool.
Currently, one door has been ripped from its hinges and clothes are strewn all over the floor. It looks like someone packed in a hurry.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Well, someone's been packing for a holiday.
I'd like to search for this room.
Alright.
Alright then, Yoko. Within this room, this appears to be someone's study. Along the back wall are various bookcases with tomes. Some of them look far ancient, a lot of them are much nicer, better binding, and actually have readable spines. Going like quick glance, you got like histories of the world, histories of Valencia and this part of the world, which I might as well just come out and say is just like the Iberian Peninsula. With like the Forge Mountains and everything else. You got gods, religions, all sorts of things that a noble should have read.
Could I make investigation check to see whether there are any clues as to what's going on?
You certainly can. Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Not bad.
It's not bad at all. On the desk over here, which has all the usual things for writing stuff like that, you find his personal journal, in which you find a ragged note.
I would like to take the ragged note.
Whoa.
You guys should be able to see it. That's like the latest entry.
Yeah, I would like to show the note to everyone. Yes. So it's been 3 days since Chest arrived, and it definitely sounds evil.
Simple
Also-
black diamond.
Also, the last sentence kind of intrigues me.
Oh yeah, the assassin's eye. Or only an assassin.
Yeah, a smile that only assassins have.
Hey, Batois, have you ever smiled like a real assassin? Like I mean, being over your target and being like, you know?
Well,
Imagine him smiling like Stitch from Lilo and
Yes.
Stitch.
pretty much.
Teeth and doing the wave. Hi.
Hello.
Go.
I can't shake him out like doing that, like the hidden blade is popping out as he does it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't suppose there'll be any like the text in this room depicting anything about a like the Eye of Amaterasu or anything.
Go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Because I suddenly remember the creepy lady with shiny eye wanted me to look. 15.
Also pretty impressive. Going through the religious part of the books, because he has got like book label, division
So,
labels.
Christianity, Judaism.
No, not
Buddha,
like that. But
no.
like, he's clearly like organised it so all the histories are in one part, and then he's got it subsectioned. You go to the religious bit,
right.
and he has a bit for elves. And he's got like whole culture and deities. Here we go. Flicking through it, there is talk of relics in some of these books. There's like a legendary sword called Grasscutter, the Yatta Mirror, which is said to reflect all damage at the people that attack him. Certain prayer beads, and some relics of gods, but again, it's all poetic and, vague as anything.
Oh yeah.
What you reading?
Oh, I'm trying to find out about this bloody stupid eye.
And I'll be back in a second. I just need to get a drink from downstairs.
And
Okay.
I need to actually go to the bathroom.
Well then. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. I think all the 10,000 levels on the critical role thing are like gone. I think.
Really?
All 5,000 and 10,000 rewards are gone.
Whoa. My lord. People saved up their cash.
Oh yeah. That or they're just crazy.
Sounds about right. I wouldn't put it past them. Ruddy, crazy people.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Sorry about that, my voice is really starting to go.
That's okay. Still. Anyways. Yeah. Yeah.
So what
Yeah.
else would you guys like to do?
Yeah. What's this eye you speak of?
Oh, it's okay. So ages ago, I was sleeping one night, and I woke up, and I'm in this dream world, and there's this basically there's a deity from my elven heritage known as Amaterasu, and she told me ages ago that I need to keep out for her eye that she's lost, and so far I have found nothing about it.
As soon as you sorry, carry on.
I think the only things that I remember that I know about it is that it's linked to Izanagi, who gave up his right eye in order to create Amaterasu in the first place, and then the Eye of Amaterasu itself is a crafted artifact, which apparently I need to get for her, but she only told me to get it, didn't give me any directions. I don't have a sat nav. Handy's been trying to help me, but obviously he can only speak in hand language. It doesn't help.
As soon as you say the word Amaterasu, you can see her eyes just sort of light up in delight, like, wait, you cleric of Amaterasu?
I've delved into some clerical acts.
Oh my goodness, we share same deity. Oh well, I mean, I'm on little vision quest of my own, but I'm just so excited to find another worshipper of the great Amaterasu.
Wait. So if you're also follower of Amaterasu, you haven't you haven't had a similar thing, right? Where she's like grabbed you in your sleep, told you to do something, and then completely ignored you've existed.
Would I have had a similar experience, DM?
Sorry, I zoned out then for a second. What was the question?
Would Yoko have had a similar experience where Amaterasu came to her into her sleep and said, "Hey, I need you to look for a thing," and then pretend that she never existed?
No, you got more direct of, like, hey, there's a thing, it's somewhere here, go and get it.
Is it in regards to the 3 items that you mentioned just then?
Indeed.
Well, I'm on very similar vision quest, but instead she asked me to get 3 items. there's a grass cutter sword, there's a mirror, and then there's this Magatama.
Dang
Why
it.
is it that
I
I
was
feel like
challenging you
we're
to say
going
the
on
full
a...
Japanese.
Sorry?
I was challenging you to say the full Japanese name.
Look, it's been a while since I tried to do it. I have to have the actual word in front of me for me to be able to say it, so meh.
Fine.
I just
I will
pondered to
try
myself. Yeah, I just pondered to myself for a moment, and I just think, why do I think that she's just got us going on a bit of a shopping spree for her?
I not know, but I'm ever so grateful to her for so many things, and I'd be happy to serve her in any way possible.
Hmm. Just one thing after another, I guess.
But in the meantime, we have to sort out council and take them on and make sure they're no longer possessed.
Very good point. Very good point.
And then she just sort of merrily skips off, humming to a sort of happy little tune to herself, like, I found another worship of Amaterasu.
There's a part of me that just like looks at my hands and just going, I shouldn't have told her anything, should I?
Oh no, I'm gonna regret making a friend.
Friendship burns.
Alright, Betoir.
Yes.
As you open up this door, it comes to a servant's bedroom. It's nothing elaborate, there was just a single bed in the corner. Next to it is a nightstand with clothes again, like, been pulled out and thrown about the place. There's a wash basin that's been thrown to the floor, and the water's now soaked into the carpet and left a very obvious wet patch.
Alright.
Okay. Apologies. Yoko, this room is the same as the one across the way. It's just the servants' quarters, but again, it's been thrown apart. Bed sheets and clothes are everywhere. It looks like someone was really looking for something.
Whoever made all this mess in other rooms seems to be looking for something.
And then finally, Betoir.
Mm-hmm.
There's final doors you come to it.
Here as well. You never asked me about opening up doors.
Oh, sorry. Apologies.
You never let me. I was going to ask about the doors and that, and you just sort of let everybody else.
Apologies. So, Marlon, this final door we shall give for you. It opens with no trouble. And as the others are all searching the other rooms, you find that this one is in fact the treasure hold.
Ooh.
So whilst you guys are all searching and having your conversations about gods and everything else, Marlon has free reign of the massive treasure vault. To one far end of the room is a lone chest, which is this very large one. Let me swap over to the map. There's a large one over here, which is very ornate and looks absolutely fancy, but is held down by a lot of chains.
I listened to it.
You can indeed, as you go towards it, make a perception check for me.
Just in case I have a fireball spell.
Don't launch it against the Dragonborn. Okay, 17. As you put your ears to the chest as you listen to what's inside, you can hear a faint whisper. Whispers to you in every single language you know. Common, Draconic, Celestial, Infernal, like every single one you can hear. They all come at once, but the ones that you know come through clearer. And it's basically like, open the chest. Go on, open the chest. No,
We found Pandora's box.
Darn it, she knew the inspiration.
Yeah, it's easy enough inspiration behind it. Person ransacking the place was looking for this.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I will say, besides the big chest at the end, there's also 6 smaller ones, which seem to be overflowing with gold.
Hmm. If person wanted to look for whatever is in that chest, they would have found it by now.
or
yeah.
the other option is that the person locked the thing in the chest and then got out of there.
That is also possible.
Now, who's to say that whatever's in that chest? So, am I right in saying that whatever's in that chest spoke in every conceivable language at once?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I
so
can't think of the
either-
term. It's like the audio trick where a lot of the voices are very distant whispers, but the ones you understand are quite clear and audible.
Right, gotcha.
Are they just literally saying, open me?
Yep. Let me out. I'll be your friend.
Hmm. Okay, so this could be one of two things. Number one, whoever packed their bags and run the hell out of here, or hid in the chest. Or number two, creepy, monstrous, bad thing that shouldn't be unchained or opened from said chest. Or secret third option, potential friendly person that just wants to be out of the chest and give us a big hug. But Mama didn't raise no fool.
Yeah, and
I think the second one.
yeah, probably. So I think Betoile will step into the room and prepare his bow and aim at the chest, just in case.
In the meantime, I might take a couple of steps in. Are these other chests absolutely brimming with gold?
Mm-hmm. There is quite a lot.
Like, is there anything, like, worrying about it? Like, sending up some, like, bad magic voodoo vibes?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
I could
Those who
make a
wish.
perception check as well.
I perceive things.
You do.
perceive things.
Gold. You perceive gold. Glorious gold. Everywhere.
Let's see. In this perception, so perception here. Ah, crap.
There's still an advantage.
Yeah, need to take that off.
Well, I have some good news and some bad news.
Okay.
As you two are looking at all this gold, and it's like, oh, that's a lot of gold. Zyron, you notice like a couple of the piles of gold are rather suspicious.
Ooh.
And you reckon they might be trapped. But Swell, on the other hand, is just too busy going 1000, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 2000.
Batois, mind those hands.
Yeah,
Something ain't right.
I'm not a fool. I'm not touching those.
Okay, so let's get this straight. We have big scary what the fuck that's in the chest that's in the chest over there, and then we have gold that may not be gold over here.
You don't suppose that spooky chest that say stuff is the same one that corrupted those officials, are they?
I mean,
It very well could be, or yeah,
Maybe the gold
or maybe the gold. Yeah.
is actually he's possessed. Well, if we've just fought someone who has possessed armor on, it's highly likely that the gold's possessed as well.
At that moment,
Stolen the gold.
At that moment, Yoko's taking the armor off.
get it off, get it off, get it
I'm
off.
like, nope.
Yeah, so whoever's
That's a point.
whoever's
Is
taken
there?
the gold might be possessed as well. So
Yeah.
I'm guessing some of those officials might be a bit greedy.
Marlon, would you want to step out of the way if I shoot an arrow to the chest? So
Yep.
we could see if it's a mimic or something.
Okay. Well, before you take a shot at that
Oh,
chest,
that's an idea.
let's do one thing just to rule out any chances of that chest being anything good. Like,
Okay.
can I converse with the chest creature?
You can certainly
did
talk to
wonder
the
about
chest
that.
if you want.
I like from this distance,
You're gonna have to yell.
and I'll just be like, "Oi, Chesty LaRue!
Oh god damn it.
If we let you out of that chest, what are you going to do with us?"
Go ahead and make a perception check, Zyron.
Oh well.
In fact, everybody make perception checks.
Oh.
Da, da, da.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh.
Wow.
Nice one. Nice. And then Betrog gets like 6.
I'm waiting for that actually. In fact, I roll
Like,
for
yeah.
Dario's as well.
So perception again, and
No,
Oh,
sadly,
really?
sadly, the gunslinger's upside side down. His ears are still a bit ringing. Sitting there like, guys, can you hear this constant ringing sound? I think that might be a bad thing. Everybody else, on the other hand, you all hear this whisper into your minds. Though it doesn't seem to be coming from the chest, it seems to be coming from everywhere. It's just,
God.
I want out. So just let me out. I'm not gonna harm you or kill you.
Well, you see,
Okay.
yeah, there's a little thing known as bullshit, and I'm calling that.
Well, you can certainly make an inside check.
Because that's one thing that my mother taught me. She sat me down one day and said, "Zyron, if you ever come across a talking chest, what do? Don't let the thing out of the chest. Good boy."
Your mother actually gave you that lecture?
Well, let's just say we had a rabbit. We had a bit of a. We saved a rabbit that we thought was going to be happy when we saved it. Turns out he was rabid, and so we kept him in a chest, and I accidentally let him out of the chest, and it was bad.
Well, you can quite happily say with that insight that, yeah, you might want to seal up system no good in your neighbourhood. Better leave it in the box.
Okay, it's at this moment in time where I kind of spout a lie to it. I say, "Okay, brace yourself. We are about to let you out of the box." As I whisper to the party, "Let's get the fuck out of here and leave it in the box."
I agree.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just all quite happily leave.
Yep.
Just
Dodie.
calmly leave the room and
All
close
that
the
loot you're
door.
leaving behind.
Sacrifices have to be made sometimes.
Yes, and there is this thing that we don't trust our lovely DM for being just so courteous to hand us tons of gold.
There was more stuff inside besides the gold.
We don't care.
I'm still going to take a shot at the chest.
Okay, then make an attack roll.
It's like a crit.
I was waiting for that actually. Okay, thanks for the update. Okay, so Betoile, as you fire your short bow,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
you watch as the arrow ricochets off the thick wood and splinters it. And slowly from the
Okay.
chest, a thick black smoke starts to just pour out. Doesn't get very far, just, like dry ice effect.
Oh, yeah.
So
Well, I'll get the hell out.
it starts to pull down the side. I need you to go ahead and make another perception check for me.
Everyone.
No, just Betoile.
Oh, for
Oh god.
goodness sake, Betoile.
Lovely.
Oh.
As you sit there and you stare at this box and the mist pouring out of it, you can swear you see like an eye or something catch you back, and then the voice
Guys,
enters your head and just goes, "Oh, thank you."
guys, let's get the hell out of here.
What did you do?
There's no time to explain. Let's just get hell out of here.
Put the bunny back in the box.
Yeah, let's close the door. Except there is the little thing of artillery barrage outside.
Don't we have magical adhesive or something that can seal that box thing? No?
Mm,
Really?
probably. Oh, shit.
Okay, as you guys go to leave the room and shut the door behind you,
Mm-hmm.
you do hear someone knocking. So if you guys
I'm
walk
not-
outside for this bit.
Don't open the
I'm-
door.
I'm not gonna open the door.
We're going to lock the door. We're going to put up a sign saying, "Do not open this room. Do not enter this room." And we make our merry way out of there. Oh, and we take Mayor Person with us as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Anybody else wish to do anything with the gentle knocking at the door? It's not violent, it's just like the vicars come out to see how you are.
I just go close to it and just go, "No one's here."
I can only
Siren,
just
we both
imagine.
know that's a lie. And the
I
scary
mean-
thing
I
is,
mean, how
it
would
sounds
you know?
exactly like Betois, down to like the cadence, the rhythm, everything. Yeah, Betois is standing right next to you.
Batois, why are you in
Yeah?
2 places at once?
That is actually a great question. I am the real one, though.
I was gonna say, because last time I checked, you weren't in a box.
Yeah, could we kind of like, do we have any like silicon rope which would have like coloring on it? I could tie like a mark around my arm or something that we can actually identify myself. Identify the right,
I've
correct
got a
one.
great idea. Stand perfectly still. I just whip out like my painting kit, and it just artfully just draw like a bright red X on like your chest piece. So you have to go, "That'll do."
All right.
At least we now know.
Yes.
Wait. I'm not gonna say what I've just put on you, just in case whatever's behind this door tries to copy what's on you to trick us.
Maybe
Yeah.
paint another thing so that it doesn't know the other thing you paint in case it gets first thing.
I mean, we could do that.
Well, as you guys do this, the knocking stops. Those of you with a pretty high perception, passively, but I think boils down to Betois, Dario, and maybe Yoko. I can't remember.
What was my passive?
It's basically your perception plus 10.
That would be 16.
Yeah. I had a feeling it would be like that. It'd be like people with high wisdom tend to have high passive perceptions.
Yeah.
Anyway, you can hear what sounds like gold coins and stuff being routed through in that room.
No, we are not going to open door. We're just going to walk away. They're just trying to tempt us so that we open door, it goes out and causes and wreaks havoc.
Yeah. That's a wise point.
Yes, we just walk away.
Okay.
Well, actually, I would like to go into the study, write a note pretty much saying, "Do not open this door under any circumstances." Like,
Mhm.
just don't. and just pin it onto the door.
And I could, as our party is leaving, I would like to be going first, just in case.
Okay. I'm just going to move you guys back to the main map. So let's move you all over to the Valencia map. So, as you guys leave and exit the building, you can still hear the artillery barrage. It's getting closer, but not super close.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just freehand in a red line for you. So from where you can tell, the artillery barrage really is only going about that far. As you sit there and watch, like, it splashes in the river and a couple of shells hit a couple more buildings and debris goes flying in the air. Some of the guards in the city are running, they are panicked, they're routing. Some of the civilians are just running for cover.
I think this is a good time for us to leave or go into the tavern where we were before.
Which is all the way
Just take
down
him
here.
there in the tavern then. This bloke.
We can explain things.
Yeah, that's probably wise, so they would know what to expect.
Okie dokes. So I'm looking through stuff and say, oh, you do miss out on so much stuff.
Yeah, on torture and death.
So
and
much
shenanigans.
stuff.
I am not joking. I mean, you missed out on Cape of the Mountback, Boots of the Winterlands, Braces of Defence.
Nah,
That was a
we're
good treasure hoard.
We're
Yeah.
pretty good.
Ah well.
Yeah, we are pretty good because we prefer not to die. Yet, at least.
I suspect I'll just end up handing you guys the deck of many things, and that's how you're going to kill yourselves. Alright, so as you guys go to make your way through the town
Mhm.
and get towards the artillery barrage, I just need everyone to make one dexterity save with disadvantage
Okay.
as you are trying to
Okay.
guide a prisoner through a war zone.
Oh yeah, Dex.
Oh,
Bish.
Oh no, I saw a natural 20.
God. Oh man.
Okay, where's the damage gone? I had the damage. Where is it gone? Ah, there it is. It was buried in me notes.
Hmm.
Marlon,
Yeah.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me with disadvantage. As the artillery shells come raining down.
Next. Yeah.
Yep, dex save at disadvantage. So I need you to roll another one and see if it's lower. Hold on, that one. Not bad. Sadly, the only people that passed were Marlon, Betrois, and Daria. So that puts Zyron and Yoko at 21 points of bludgeoning and fire damage.
Ow.
okay. So
Ow.
the
And everybody else only takes 10 points.
I'm down to 20.
I am down to 30.
Just be glad no one rolled a natural one.
Points, yeah.
10 hit points, yep. Actually, you'd be 5 because you are resistant to fire.
Me. Oh, whoa.
Yeah, Red Dragonborn.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, it is nice. Halves and halves again. It's getting pretty nice when you start stacking up resistances. Anyway, as you guys make your way through the city, and you finally make it to the pub after one shell nearly took you all out.
Mhm.
Dang it. One chance to kill you all and I missed. You make it back to the inn.
Alright.
What do I call the inn again?
Was it the
The crossbows, that was it.
The crossbows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a crossbow as in crossed bows.
Yeah, yeah.
It was a pretty nice place.
Okay.
Just let me find some appropriate music to play. Somewhere. I know there is some. That look. You're greeted by some of the civilians. They've all huddled together in the dark and the sort of shaking surrounds. Surprisingly, the inn hasn't actually been hit yet by a shell.
Oh, that's a relief.
Yeah, well, you guys reckon it's so close to the edge of town, it's too far out of the way for the barrage to be worth anything, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So as the army routes, they run into the artillery barrage, and if reinforcements come in, they run into it.
Oh crap.
Keep them pinned to a wall, so you guys are pretty alright, you reckon?
I just have this bad feeling.
Hmm.
If the shell hits the mansion, it could actually release the whatever the thing is in there.
Yeah, I'll have to wait and see on that one. But regardless, you guys sit there and the townsfolk thank you profusely for at least getting the key to ending this conflict.
Mm-hmm.
And they ask you, what happened, what made them go mad, yada yada yada. Don't know if you guys want to RP the retelling or just say that you do and carry on.
Are we up here?
It's up to you guys. You can either RP it now or just say we spill the beans, tell them what's going on.
Oh, who?
The townsfolk that were in the pub that managed to puddle together, like the resistance fighters and everyone else. And they asked you to go help stop this conflict. Now you have the means of ending it.
I'm gonna guess that we're just gonna present this guy.
Yep, that works.
I
Yeah.
also present the armor that possessed him.
A few of the townsfolk gasp in amazement. Like, oh, that looks amazing.
I advise you not wear it though. It caused the mayor to go a little bit crazy.
Little bit of his nut.
Mm. So, yes. Better keep this somewhere safe where no one would touch it for time being.
Okay, well, you best keep a hold of it then. Just in case. I don't think any of us here could be really trusted with it. And you see a couple of the kids, coming up and touching it, wow, feels like stone.
Yes, probably good idea.
Vanishes back into the bag of holding.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dump it in there.
Cool. After a few short hours, the barrage quietens down. Dario pokes his head out and you see him in the doorway. He looks to the sky and says and goes, I think they've stopped. If we want to make it back to our own lines, now's a good time.
Then we go back and
Okay.
Yeah. And we go back.
Do you go back? You hand the mayor over. We'll do the RP in that next week. I'll just leave you guys with this one good bit of news. You're not
We all
only
leveled
getting,
up.
you're not once, but twice.
What? 2 levels?
Welcome to level 9, bitches.
Oh,
Nice.
yo.
Whoa!
Now I am stuffed with
Whoa.
choice.
And
Yeah.
now I'm even more waiting for next week's game.
Bloody hell. 2 levels, what the hell?
Yeah.
Well, strictly speaking, you guys would have leveled the start of this session. So as an apology, have 2 levels. And again, you
That's
guys missed
okay.
out on a lot of loot. I was not joking. There was a cape of the mount back.
Right, so definitely level up on.
Worthy
that.
sacrifice to staying alive.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think was making the piles of gold look a bit weird? There's all the items underneath it.
Well, you did say that we shouldn't trust the piles of gold, so.
Blame DM directions.
Can't blame me for anything.
Blame for everything.
I mean, what?
Let me see. If you would
Right,
be...
So, who would like to go through leveling up first?
I think I would.
Okay, Rogue. How would you like to do your hit dice? Let's get the important stuff out of the way.
Yeah. How is the hit die changing?
Okay, so for you, if you wish to carry on being a rogue,
Mm-hmm.
give me a moment. Level 9. So, for you, it is a d8 plus your constitution,
Okay.
or you can take
Or-
5 plus your constitution.
I'm gonna risk it and I'm gonna roll it.
Okay, then go ahead and roll 2d8 plus your constitution.
2d8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Plus. Plus 1.
Well, double your modifier, so it'd be plus 2.
So that would make it 11.
Very nice, so your maximum hit points go up by 11.
So that's 55.
Yeah, you're actually higher than if you went fixed.
Yes.
I think. Okay.
Maybe.
The second thing you get is your ability score improvement for level 8.
Just a moment. I'll mark it there, and I think we also. But yeah. But yeah.
So yeah,
So,
you can either increase
are we-
one ability score by 2, 2 by 1, or take your feat.
What are the feats available?
According to the wonderful thing of D&D Beyond,
All
quite a
right.
few. Alert tends to be quite a good one. You gain +5 bonus to your initiative. You can't be surprised whilst you're conscious, and you
right.
don't get other creatures don't get advantage on you for surprising you.
Okay.
Let's see. You have a short bow, so sharpshooter might be a good one. So the long range doesn't impose disadvantage.
Okay.
Also, you ignore half cover and 3/4 cover, and before you make an attack with a ranged weapon you are proficient with, you can choose to take -5 to the attack roll, but you add +10 to the damage.
That sounds pretty nice, actually. I think I'll go with. I think I'll go with the latest feat you mentioned.
The sharpshooter.
Yes.
Cool, cool, cool. Also, for hitting 9, you get the infiltration expertise.
Yes.
So now you can create a false identity for yourself.
Sweet.
Spend 7 days and 25 gold to establish the history, profession, and affiliations for an identity. So you can't
Ooh.
establish one that belongs to someone else. So you can't acquire. Sorry, kind of identify it. Yeah, so you can't make yourself be like Zyron, for example, because Zyron already exists.
Yeah.
So you just make up for like an Adam, Aardvark Adams or something like that.
Yeah, I could like maybe create a personality like a peasant, like a peasant in Valencia, basically.
Pretty much, yeah. But you
Who
have all
doesn't
the appropriate
exist.
papers and things like that, enough to fool people.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that is very much it. That's you all done.
Yeah. Can you add them to my character sheet?
I can do. I've just done it to your D&D Beyond character.
All right.
I'm finding it a little bit easier to do it this way.
Yep.
So next, I think we should do Marlon, because wizards tend to be quite fun at level 9.
Can do. Just bear with me. I'm just going to add a comment to a post. So,
No problem.
in the mood. So somebody's shared basically an Easter egg and they're going, this has 78 grams of sugar in. Children are obese and that. And it's like, yeah, that's if you sit and eat the whole egg. Amended amount is only 15 sugars for chocolate.
Mm. It is fun watching people get really upset about that sort of thing. Alright.
You can just tell me what needs leveling up while I'm doing this.
Okay, that's fine. I just didn't want to distract you, because I have that bad habit. If someone talks to me, I start typing what I hear. So, for healing 8th level, you get to choose ability score improvement or feats. Try and see if I
Score.
can do. What are your ability scores at right now? You can always improve your intelligence. Give that a bit of a boost. Don't know how you want to split the point score up for your ability.
I mean, how much do I have for?
So for the ability score, it's 2 into 1 ability score, or 1 for 2 of them.
Wait.
Whoops, wrong character sheet. Don't want my Ev. My Ev doesn't exist in this campaign.
Well, she existed.
No, she's here.
2 to Constitution.
Yeah. Okie dokes. Upping that delicious life score. Also, you get to improve your hit points as well. So, do you want to do rolls or take the flat dice improvement? You are D6s, so you'd be 4 for each level plus your Constitution.
So what am I doing now?
The hit points.
Yeah.
So it's 2d6 or just taking the flat 4 plus your Constitution.
I'll just take the flat.
Okie dokes.
It's 4 plus the constitution, yeah.
Yep, for each level.
But that's 7, if I'm...
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Which puts us up to 44. Yes. Cool.
There we go.
And then lastly, you get some spells.
Mhm.
So you get to pick 2 new spells, I believe.
List.
It's all from your spellbook, so wizard spells, but we can go over that another time. There's a lot to pick from.
Yeah.
It's kind of like from your years learning magic, some bits now have started to click, so it's like, oh right, I can now understand how to do. I'm trying to think now of improve of 5th level spells beyond Fireball, but I can't. Lightning Bolt, things like that.
Oh, I can take a look.
Yeah. You should still have access to the D&D Beyond.
Yeah,
Stuff.
I've got D&D and Beyond.
Yeah. So that's all that. And I think that's it, really. So we're just adding new spells to your spellbook. So cool, Marlon is done. Zyron or Yoko, who's next?
I don't mind whoever wants to go first. I'm just going to add my spells to the character sheet.
Well, after taking much thought and weighing up options, I think I'm just, at the moment, going to keep with Bard.
Yeah. How many levels are you taking in Bard? Are you going up to 8?
So, I'll be going up to Bard level 8.
Cool.
Which will grant me an ability score improvement.
It does. So, would you like to improve with your ability score, or would you like to take a feat?
Well, feats I'm not too worried about at the moment. I know there is one thing on my sheet that needs fixing. And that be that after all these adventures we've had so far, I would think the Zyron has become a little bit wiser, so I'm going to put a plus 2 to wisdom.
An excellent choice.
Bring that to 16, which updates that to a plus 3.
Indeed. Also, for being a bard, you now learn a 3rd cantrip.
Whoop! Well, I already had a 3rd cantrip all the way back from 4th level.
I think that might have been from being a cleric. Maybe. Who knows? According to D&D Beyond, you still need a 3rd cantrip. That might be
Well, I'll
Mage
take
Hand.
it.
Mage Hand, Thunderclap,
Yeah.
and Vicious Mockery.
Yeah, sounds right.
Cool. Although, since you're leveling up now, it's a good chance for bards to swap out spells.
Yes, and I think I know even more now.
Yeah, according to D&D Beyond, 11 spells.
I'm gonna have fun with spell stuff.
Alright then, I'll let you get on with that. Which then brings us finally to Yoko. Oh, hit points. Hit points for you being a bard.
Well, yes, that would help. Let's do the thing. So, just to remind myself, D8, okay.
Yeah. So you can either take 2d8 plus your con, or take that flat 5.
Take that 2d8, and then plus...
Oh, he's being brave.
It's just for plus 1.
Well, it'll be plus 2, because 1 for each level.
Oh yeah, plus for 2. No!
Double ones!
Ah!
Oh.
Shit.
So that puts you at what now these days?
47 plus 8.
55? Yes.
It's alright.
A little bit lower than fixed rate, but hey, that's not too bad.
Hell. Yeah, plus I always prefer rolling than just taking a fix,
Mm.
because that's for fun.
Can make weak characters,
I-
and weak characters are interesting.
And life is a gamble.
There you go.
Yeah. Alright then. This brings us now finally to Yoko Chin.
Hi.
How would you like to split your levels up, or Paladin Bard?
Well, I am putting both my levels in Paladin
Ooh, going to 6th
Because
level
I-
Paladin.
because I do get some lovely things such as an extra attack and aura of protection. So, anyone who is within 10 feet of me gets a plus bonus to any saving throw they make equal to my charisma, which brings me on to my ability score or feat thing.
Mm-hmm.
I've decided to put 1 point into charisma, taking it up to 18, and making the modifier +4. So
Yeah.
every time you roll a saving throw, you have to add 4 to it, providing you are within 10 feet of me.
Nice.
And I've also put the other point in Constitution.
Very nice.
And I also get a couple of oath spells, which is Misty Step and Moonbeam.
Yeah.
And I think I actually get some second level Paladin spells now. If I remember rightly.
Yeah, you can prepare 7 a day.
7 Paladin spells?
Yes,
Or just 7 spells?
paladins and clerics and druids are a weird bunch, because you like your entire spell list, you prepare X amount per day.
I would have to actually look into how many prepared. Jeez.
Yeah, so according to D&D Beyond, you have 7 prepared spells, but you know up to 28.
Jeez.
So basically every morning you sit there and go, Amaterasu, please give me, and you just rattle off the list of spells, and that's what you get.
Okay. So 7 Paladin spells.
Yep, and then you can use your spell slots to burn those at higher levels. And that's the same for
Okay.
clerics and for druids. Wizards are a little
Okay.
weirder, because wizards, they have to go out and find the spells, add it to their spell book, and then every morning they spend a few hours memorizing a select bunch of spells.
I was going to say a question. Because I'm multi-classing,
Yes.
does this change the amount of spells I know?
No, it doesn't.
So I know
I've been
7
looking over this
Paladin
quite
spells.
meticulously. So, regarding you as a paladin, all you do is you look at the paladin table
Mhm.
and just read off. What are you now? 7th level,
6th level.
6th level paladin. Yeah, sorry. So
Yeah.
paladin 6.
It's fine.
That line,
Okay.
and then bard.
Um,
It's just bard 3. That line.
Okay. So I'll have a look into that.
Yeah. So multi-classing now has no disadvantage for crossing spellcasters.
Ooh.
Beyond the fact that the spellcasting modifier is still stat dependent, so
Interesting.
having a high charisma works for being a sorcerer bard and a warlock.
Nice. Well then, this does change quite a few things.
And with
My
that,
goodness.
it's 10 o'clock, my voice is about to give out. I think that's a good place to end it.
Yeah, it is.
That's fair.
So,
Yeah.
thank you all for watching, thank you all for playing. We shall see you next time when the adventure picks off and this current arc closes. Until then, everybody, fare thee well.